10,000 years of silence is about to be shattered by a single thunderous footstep in the frozen north. It is the year 2026, and the vast plains of the Siberian tundra are witnessing a scientific miracle once thought to be pure science fiction. The world is holding its breath as the first living Neo-Mammoth takes its very first steps into the blinding white light of the Arctic sun. This is the dawn of the De-extinction era, where the boundary between the past and the future is officially dissolved. For centuries, we have looked at bleached mammoth tusks and ancient fossils in dusty museums as relics of a dead world. But today, a team of audacious genetic engineers has rewritten the history of life on Earth. The journey to this moment began deep inside a high-tech laboratory filled with glowing computer monitors and sterile glass vials. Scientists utilized the revolutionary CRISPR gene editing technology to bridge a 10,000-year gap in the biological record. By carefully splicing recovered mammoth DNA into the genetic blueprint of a modern Asian elephant, they created a biological hybrid. This creature is not a simple clone, but a living masterpiece of precision genetic engineering. Inside the laboratory, a microscopic needle was used to plant the modified embryo into a massive artificial womb. This mechanical vessel provided the perfect environment of warm amniotic fluid and vital nutrients for the developing calf. For 22 long months, the world waited in total secrecy as the prehistoric giant grew inside its high-tech cradle. When a moment of birth finally arrived, the first cry of the Neo-Mammoth echoed through the research facility like a ghost from the Ice Age. The newborn calf is a breathtaking sight covered in a thick layer of shaggy reddish-brown fur and possessing the signature small ears of its ancestors. Its tiny trunk explores the world with curiosity while its sturdy legs struggle to find balance on the cold ground. But the return of the mammoth is about much more than just a scientific curiosity or a zoo attraction. This project is a desperate and visionary attempt to save the planet from the catastrophic effects of a warming climate. During the last ice age, millions of woolly mammoths acted as the primary engineers of the great Arctic steppe. These massive beasts used their heavy weight to trample the deep snow and compress the frozen earth beneath their feet. This process allowed the frigid winter air to penetrate deep into the ground and keep the permafrost frozen solid. When the mammoths vanished, the grasslands were replaced by mossy forests and dark shrubs that absorbed the heat of the sun. This change caused the permafrost to thaw and release massive amounts of trapped carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. By reintroducing these heavy grazers to the Siberian wilderness, scientists hope to restore the ancient grasslands and lock the carbon away forever. The sight of a Neo-Mammoth herd migrating across the horizon could be our most powerful weapon against global warming. As the young calf ventures out onto the crunchy white snow today, it carries the weight of an entire ecosystem on its shoulders. The first walk of a Neo-Mammoth is being captured by a swarm of high-definition drones hovering in the chilly air. Global audiences are watching the live stream as the shaggy creature interacts with the icy landscape for the first time. However, this monumental achievement has sparked a fierce ethical debate that is currently raging in universities and government halls. Critics argue that humans are playing God by resurrecting a species that nature decided to leave behind. They worry about the potential for unknown ancient diseases to emerge from the thawing ice along with the animals. Conservationists are questioning if the billions of dollars spent on de-extinction should have been used to protect living endangered species. But for the scientists at Colossal Biosciences, this is a moment of profound redemption and hope for the natural world. They believe that we have a moral obligation to bring back the animals that were driven to extinction by human hunters. The Neo-Mammoth is a symbol of our ability to fix the mistakes of the past and build a more resilient future. In the distance, a massive research station stands as a lonely sentinel in the middle of the empty tundra. Inside the station, rows of server racks process the data from the calves' biometric sensors in real time. Every heartbeat and every breath is being analyzed to ensure the health of the most valuable animal on the planet. The local indigenous communities are watching from a distance as their ancestral legends come back to life before their eyes. For them, the mammoth was always a sacred spirit of the land, and its return is a sign of a changing world. As the sun begins to set over the jagged mountains, the Neo-Mammoth lets out a deep trumpeting call that carries for miles. The sound is a haunting and beautiful reminder that the impossible is now a reality. The success of this project could pave the way for the return of other lost species like the saber-toothed tiger or the passenger pigeon. We are entering a new chapter where humanity has the power to curate the diversity of life on Earth. The snowy plains of Siberia are no longer a graveyard, but a nursery for the giants of the past. The first walk is over, but the long journey of the Neo-Mammoth has only just begun. History has been rewritten in the snow, and the world will never be the same again.